That's amazing. And you led me perfectly onto my next kind of questions actually as well is I
Yeah.
see they've done a lot of work actually with PBS. How did that relationship form in the first place? Did you reach out to them? Did they see your work and reach out to you? How did that kind of relationship work in the first place?
It was a mutual relationship in that I had been conducting for a show on PBS for the last 4 or 5 years, and it had gone well, and our ratings were good. But then during COVID, I realized many orchestras were just stopping performing or doing only remote or doing, they wouldn't get an ensemble together. But after doing extensive research and talking to a lot of medical professionals, we realized that we could film safely outdoors spaced. And we did this, by the way, in August of 2020. This is far ahead of many organizations even trying that. And PBS got word that we were doing these things. And in fact, Ella was one of those first ones we filmed. And believe it or not, that led to now we've had 17 shows on PBS. So this next one will be number 18. And then in August, I'll be filming number 19, and probably September will be number 20. So it just keeps rolling along. And the thing for me is that every single one of these shows for PBS has been different. And I think what brings me such joy with such a commitment to rural America and areas that don't have as many arts organizations, this is a tremendous way to reach audiences that don't get the chance to see as much live performance and to do it for free. And with PBS, I've been very mindful and careful to make sure that we are representing the broadest cross section of our world in our performers and in our music.
I really admire that. That is fantastic. And when you're working with such a major network such as PBS, is it exciting for you? Is it nerve-wracking? Is it really stressful? How do you feel kind of behind the scenes when you're working with such a major network like that?
Well, I love it. For me, it's only stressful in that each time I try to raise the bar for myself.
Mm.
How can I make it more interesting, more engaging, reach more people? And so that's the only stressful component. As far as creating the shows, there's so much work that goes into it, and it's very quick always. And of course, I'm raising funds to help make those projects happen. And so there's so many pieces that go into it beyond just studying the music or working with the artists. But I love it. It's so much fun, and it's an honor to get to be on a network that I've loved since I was a kid.
Of course, that is absolutely amazing. And talk about the quick work that you do. I mean,
Mhm.
what's been the quickest kind of thing that you've had to put together for any kind of show that you've done? Was it like a couple of days or a week, couple of weeks? What's the quickest kind of thing that
Oh,
you've done?
oh gosh. I mean, much faster than that. I will tell you that I was once putting together a program for an American president,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
and I was doing a concert, and I had only one rehearsal period in
Wow.
the concert hall before the concert happened. So that level of pressure I'm getting kind of used to. You have to do things quickly at a very high level. I was working with celebrities at the time, so that made it a little more helpful. But even them, it's just kind of that unspoken rule that this is going to be quick, and we're going to do what we do.
Yeah.
So
I bet you don't have time to think much when you're doing it so quickly, do you?
just on the music and the success of the product, and everything else has to go out the window at that point. But I love
Exactly.
that.
I bet, I bet.